Hello and welcome, my beautiful Taurus. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of September the 23rd to the 29th. Let's jump right in and see what you've got. The first card that you've got, which is your download message, which could be the all-over energy to be mindful of about this week, is time management. So some of you may feel pressured, backed up against the wall, feeling that you have to get something done in a timely manner. The only way we can comfortably do that is to put them down on our calendars, okay? Whether you have physical calendar, one on your phone, whatever, your computer, go back to it and refer to it and tick the things off according to priority so that you can, and importance, so that you can get them done. Some of you might be feeling stretched a little bit, pushed a little bit, and the only way that you can remove that anxiety is to put things down and then refer to them so that you can get things done in a timely manner, but also one that's comfortable for you. Coming in the beginning of the week, the energy is the cat spirit, and it's saying that you need to claim your independence, even if that means stepping out there by yourself, going solo. So it's about moving forward, okay? This could be a time where you're facing some unpredictable situations and you're being hesitant to take a risk, or maybe you're being too cautious to jump into something new because you fear you can't trust yourself. Go for it, because you will land on your feet just like this cat does. Cats always, no matter how they fall, they land on their feet, right? So if nothing seems to be going according to plan, there is no reason to worry about it, okay? So don't allow yourself to get upset. Move forward and go for what you want. Get ready to pounce, as you may be called to jump into something new at a moment's notice, okay? So trust your instincts and your intuition right now, because I think it's going to be sharp, your intuition. All right. So even a temporary failure can lead to a great success. So embrace the adventure. You are sure-footed and you can trust yourself. So this is about being independent, going out there, maybe going out there solo to do something on your own, holding your head high and trusting that it will work out. Now, this could take a little time because you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight we know in the deck, but he plans his moves. He's articulate, creative, and he knows that if he does that, he'll be accurate. He has no fear of losing his battles or his passion that he has and his goals he's going towards. So this could require you to be thinking about this as you're claiming your independence and going for something new. Plan your moves. As I had said in the beginning, time management may be very imperative and important this week for some of you so that you can get things done in a timely manner, but not feeling pushed. Take your time, plan it, write down what you need to do, and then you can focus on it 100%. You're going to land on your feet regardless, so know that that is going to work out in your favor. Coming in your focus part of this reading, you've got balance. So it's all about, setting yourself up and seeking balance. And extremes of anything are rarely healthy or useful. So we just need to take ourselves to center when we receive this card. There may be an overreaction that has caused this issue. Maybe somebody stepped up and they've overreacted or heard something that came, that was out of context. Or maybe this has been you. Okay, so ground yourself and allow your strength to rise from there. Be aware of where the imbalances in your life are right now. So it's about, being very centered. So, when we talked about, because there's a moon here, we talked about that full moon solar, small solar eclipse yesterday, because I'm doing this reading on the 18th and the 17th. We had that. So this is about balance. And when when that moon came in, so many of us meditated, manifested, and purged and got rid of any negative energy. And we brought ourselves into center again and balance again, which gives us the energy to really, truly go after our goals. So keep that in mind. Lift the fog. Okay, she's standing in a fog. She can't see through the mist and the clouds, but she is holding this beautiful moon in her hand. So balance your yin and your yang. Balance is so important right now, and take yourself to center so that you can move forward, because moving forward is what's going to bring you to the power and the energy of this emperor. And the emperor is that card of control and being organized and logical. And he sits there cool, calm, and collected. He's done everything he needed to do here in the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, and he's at the helm. He's at the head of something. He's in charge of his emotions. He's in charge of and being in control. Now, you could be in control of a situation. You could be in control of something that you've been dealing with, a passion, perhaps a goal you've been working on. But I always look at him as sort of being the entrepreneur. I look at him as, the head of the household, the father figure, but also the boss, being in charge, being able to make the calculated and articulate, creative, and accurate decisions and choices that are going to benefit him. So some of you may be stepping up to the plate and being able to be in control now because you've learned that you needed to balance yourself, taking yourself to center, taking the time and realizing that if you trust your instincts and intuition now, you will land on your feet. So coming in the center position, which could be your challenge part of this reading, you've got harmony. It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or from yourself for yourself is best. So maybe it's a challenge right now. Maybe you feel as though you need to declutter. Maybe you're feeling as though you need to rearrange your office or get rid of things that are building up that you're not using and making use of. And that again will bring you in harmony when we declutter. And that means it could be anything. It could be physical items and articles around you. Or it could be, relationships that are unfulfilling, that are dragging you down and not helping you grow and improve and expand. Or it could be incidences and situations in your workplace. Okay, so decluttering. Maybe some of you are even contemplating leaving the place where you're working because you want to know that you can expand and grow in the future. Now, you may find this is exhausting you, all this thinking about it. And the Four of Swords says, call a truce. Step back from the chaos. This is about balance and harmony here. And when we're in the midst of all the chaos and the outside noise and all those distractions, it wears down our energy level. So it's time for you to step back, take a breath, close the door, and call a truce. You can still think, you can still stay there and think about what you want to plan the next day, but you need to take a time out. Now, maybe some of you, it's just a matter of clearing your head and walking out of the office today on your noon hour, or walking home, or taking a walk before work or after work before you get in your car and hit the traffic. Whatever the case is, this is about bringing yourself to center and peace and harmony here. Okay. And sometimes, we walk out of the office, we jump in our car and we start heading on the highway home because we're thinking about the meal we're going to cook or picking the kids up or an appointment we have. But if we can take that few minutes, even if you sit in the car before you turn that key, just breathe in and breathe out. Okay. Believe that you're going to get home, that traffic and the universe and the powers that be are going to allow you to smoothly get where you need to get. Get your rest, because some of you may be experiencing some insomnia. And then when that happens, it can bring on physical illnesses, right? So we need to bring ourselves to space when we receive this card, and put yourself there and just, zone out for that, even if it's just for a minute. Coming in next in your messages from Spirit or the powers that be, they're telling you need to experience more pleasure, okay? And step back from the chaos, right? This is all about, balance and harmony and bringing pleasure back into your life. And you need to savor that, okay? Each and every part of it. Take pleasure in slowing down and experiencing each of your senses. Talking about this through this whole reading. Taste things, and, even when we eat, we're often thinking about the next thing we have to do as soon as we finish eating our meal. Our whole life has been scripted and put out like that, and we're always rushing from one thought to the next. Think about that mouthful, smell it. Look at it, get that visual, appeasing appetite, and then put it in your mouth and chew it with your eyes closed and try to think about, what does this taste like? Again, taking yourself to center, living in the moment, right? So that's just one of the theoretical examples. So taste your food, inhale the sense of the world. That's all about stopping to smell the roses and enjoy the colors and textures of your life. This is truly a stop and smell the roses card. So embrace it. Okay, move in a very simple way. Let pleasure be your password into every intimate part of your life today. Allow your life to be less about being productive and more about enjoying every moment with enthusiasm and happiness. Okay, so go with this. You need this flow. You need to feel the pleasure. of life instead of worrying about what happened in the past. The Five of Cups is, thinking about what happened in the past, reminiscing about it. And you may be thinking about things like that. This is a card of crying over spilt milk. It's time to wipe the past and the slate clean now. Okay, that's the only way you're going to find pleasure, harmony, and balance. But because when we carry that energy with us into the moment and we anticipate the worst in the future, we're not going to be able to see the prize that the universe and the divine are sending us. So walk away from it. It's okay. It's normal. It's human to think about our past disappointments and regrets, but we have to leave it there in the past because that's where it is. It's never going to be able to be repeated, to be corrected, to relive again. So we need to let it go, realize that you've got more cups to fill here, and that's what's going to bring you to your pleasure. Coming in at the end of the reading, which possibly could be your future, stay present. Wow, hello, that's where life happens. So again, we've got this message coming in today for you about living in the moment, about realizing that you need peace and harmony and stability to help you move forward in a positive, new, independent direction, and believing when you do bring yourself to harmony, you're going to land on your feet. Now, the next card coming in with that is the Seven of Swords. So don't go rushing into anything too quickly, but the Seven of Swords is that card that says, if you don't bring yourself into harmony, you set yourself up for mistakes, okay? He's rushing up over a hill. This crow or raven is screaming at him saying, hello, slow down. You're not seeing what's on the other side here. I'm trying to send you the light so that you can see what's on the other side of the hill so you don't make some mistakes. So this is also the card we know that of, the liar, the cheater, the thief, of somebody who could be around creating havoc. Havoc has ulterior motives, and not everybody's our best friend. You've heard me say this many times. But this is also the card that says you need to pay attention to all these signs coming in today, which is needing to bring balance into your life so you don't go rushing into something, tripping up, slipping up, and messing up today. Okay, because you don't want to be looking over your shoulder with hindsight and with regret saying, why didn't I listen? Why didn't I pay attention? Why didn't I do better time management? Okay, so don't try to rush into anything too quickly. Stay present and make sure you read over your time management calendar this week. Okay, let's see what we have coming in here with our first row, which is, the beginning of the week. You've got the Tower. No, you don't. You have the Five of Swords. Again, this is a card that says, pick and choose your battles wisely. Don't allow yourself to get involved in situations that are not going to work out in your favor. Okay. Sometimes we go into battle mode. We say the things we need to say because we have integrity and we believe in them and they're truthful. But then at the end of the day, we may have caught someone at something, which is okay. But are you willing to take those risks? Because when we go into battle mode, there's always a risk and a consequence. Are you willing to sacrifice something in order to have the last word? So be careful today when you're in any kind of challenging or conflicting or opposing energy that's pushing you. This is about taking your time, thinking about your move, okay? And then you will win this battle, but it'll come in without regret afterwards. Okay, coming in with our focus part of the card reading, we've got Temperance. Again, all about taking our time, all about, setting time management and doing things in moderation, not jumping into that quicksand and then trying to figure out how the heck you're going to swim your way out of it, not jumping to conclusions, not getting caught up in the heat of the moment. This is about taking your time. Again, another card of balance in the traditional tarot. So take yourself to balance, think about your moves, and take your time. Coming in with the challenge part of your reading, the universe wants you to know that if you take care of yourself here and you step back and you just breathe in and breathe out, you're going to see love coming in. You're going to be able to feel love. Maybe you're going to be experiencing forgiveness from a situation for yourself or maybe for someone else, which is going to bring you into more harmony and peace in your life. But it is a card of love. For some of you, there may be somebody new stepping forward. You could be experiencing something new in love. But I always look at it that the universe is is sending you this beautiful message of love. And, we think of the lotus here in the water. The lotus grows literally in mud, in the marshes, right? And its roots go very deep because it knows that it's seeking and looking for that firm earth, that firm mud, that firm thing to grasp onto. And you're going to find that. You're going to find you've got more security here, a better, stronger foundation if you take care of business here. And that means yourself. Coming in with your challenge card, and the Five of Cups, you've got the world that's saying, the world and the universe is saying, hey, you got this. Let the past go. This is the end of that phase and the beginning of a brand new one. The world is your oyster. You are now able to plan your moves. If you take yourself to center, you take your time, and you bring yourself to that space and place and time where you don't have to rush. This is a card that says you're going to be able to feel pleasure again. I love the World card. Okay, coming in next. Whoops. Dropped a card. I'll pick that card up. Alrighty. Coming in next at the end of this week, which could be your final outcome with that Seven of Swords and staying in the present, you've got the Queen of Rods. So yes, stay in the present, stay focused on that. That's your priority this week, okay? Staying present, not allowing yourself to give up or roll over. You can still go after your goals. She is so headstrong. She's the most confident queen in the whole deck. She goes after what she wants. She's learned from her counterpart to go big or go home. And she is not allowing herself to be distracted by the opinions or as they say, constructive criticism, from others. She says, no, I'm on this journey. I'm the cat. I'm independent. I'm going to stay in my space and my balance, and so that I can reach my pleasure. So she's going after what she wants. She's very headstrong. She's very confident. And all those doubters that say, oh, I don't think you can do this, or I wouldn't do that if it were me. She just flips a bird, walks away, and says, yeah, that's your journey. This is mine. Watch me. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today, and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, and successful week. And always know I stand only in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Taurus.